welcome to the Premiere Podcast. I'm your favorite bartender and your new host, Carousel Catherine, and today I'm joined by one of country music's most promising young artists, Garrett Huffman.
Yeah, well, my name is Garrett Huffman. I just turned 22 years old. I'm from Gastonia, North Carolina. Country rock musician, singer-songwriter, and yeah, I've been playing everywhere. Got a full band. You might have heard me recently in the area for a Pepsi commercial. I was with my son born in the Carolinas.
So you're a self-taught guitarist. Did you make that decision?
Yeah, well, that's always such a fun story to tell. Yeah, taught myself how to play during COVID and quarantine. Whenever all that happened, just stuck in your room, not knowing what to do. And my brother had a guitar at the time that he had put down. Somebody at my church had gifted it to him. He put it down. I looked in his closet for some reason that day. No idea why I was in there. But I saw the guitar up there, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to sit down and try to learn something new while, all this free time and all that, and just really just fell in love with playing it and with songwriting, and just got into shows.
So how did that translate into a career for you rather than just being a hobby of you playing guitar?
Yeah, I was in school at the time. I was really big into cross country, track, all that kind of stuff, and so basketball was my first love. Really, I mean, that was what I really wanted to do, and one of my best friends, his dad was the manager at a place called Sports Page in Coolwood. And my dad had mentioned it to me about how he saw, people coming to play there at his restaurant. And my dad was like, you can make a little bit of extra money. I'm sure you could do, just 2 hours worth of, just bull crap songs, just to kind of just to get through it.
What was that first performance like for you, going from just playing at home to being on a stage?
Cool. I've never really had stage fright, which is a blessing and a curse in a way, I guess. I've never really had, so I wasn't really nervous. But I had one of my good friends too. His name was Micah, and we played together there, so it helped having a buddy and doing it with him. And so yeah, we played 2-3 hours that night for the first time, and we played everything from Poison to I don't even know what we played, but we made it through. It was a little rough watching those old videos, but
first performance doing originals, and what was
great question. I think that was about I was kind of self-conscious about the original songs and all that for a while. Yeah, it's really strange, really weird going because I would always tell my dad, I don't know why, but I said I think I could write music, and I'm not sure why. I just feel like I can. I understand what I'm hearing on the radio, and I think I can put that into words. And starting to play when people really, started to give me pretty good responses from hearing it, and so just kind of built my my confidence up in it. And I think I played in Nashville like a year in, and that was wild.
going from playing at home
Yeah, bedroom to
playing in
Nashville. Yeah.
very quickly. Thing about it, or just like the hardest thing to adjust to in just this big transition because moving from a hobby to a career in a year is very quick, especially being this young.
It was that's a fantastic question too that I love to answer. So yeah, the biggest thing about it really is how much it is behind the scenes that you got to do. Because even in the past year, we were praying for Lord, send us a manager or somebody that can take it, because it was getting to be more than what we could do. And so we found a manager out of Nashville called his name's Andrew, and he's been absolutely fantastic. Shout out Andrew. And he's we've assembled a team, and that was the biggest thing I would kind of I guess give advice to people starting out, is like building a really close connected team that really cares about about you, most importantly, but about what you're doing, and can see the same vision, because you got to have everybody just on the ship all going toward the same direction whenever they're rowing. So that's a big important part.
In the music industry is kind of a blessing and a curse. It is a fantastic, amazing career to have, to be able to follow your passion, but it's also very easy to end up with the wrong people. have the wrong management team, or
You hear so many stories.
you're able to like discern like this is the person for you. Like for someone, maybe for someone coming up in this industry, like what would be your advice to like pick out the person that you feel like is going to lead you in the right direction?
A lot of praying. That was
Yeah.
a lot of praying. But my band, his name's Dan. He plays the bass. Shout out Dan and John and Justin. Love them to death. But Dan had said a really great point. He said, in this industry, we might need somebody that's got proof of what they've done in the past. And I can't say that for everybody, because some people do, have nothing to show, but they can make you in a way, But he had this other artist that he was working with, and he told me about everything, and that kind of clicked for me, because we had just talked to another manager about a week and a half before we met Andrew, and like he didn't get the best vibe. Yeah, I was like, it was a lot of things they were promising and saying they were going to do, but they have nothing to back it up with whatsoever.
Yeah.
And I know you're just praying for that discernment, and just like asking. And I mean, one thing that I'm huge on too is like in person conversation. And so we went up to Nashville, met him, and I think you can pick up a lot on somebody. Looking them in the eyes, just really talking to them. So yeah, that would be mine. But it's always so different in every single circumstance and stuff. But that was my experience with it.
So you've won a couple awards already.
Yeah, I've been blessed.
You have won the Josie Music Award for Rising Star of the Year, as well as the 2023 Carolina Country Music Association Entertainer of the Year. What is that like?
Yeah, it was really.
Talk about it. Before, after, during.
Yeah, that was both of them were really wild. The Entertainer of the Year, that was a battle. We it was a fan voted award, and we got the most votes ever recorded in the whole competition. So it was just a dog fight to try to win. A lot of posts and social media, all that fun stuff. But yeah, that really opened up. I think that kind of lit a fire under me. Really, I mean, okay, if I can win this, and what else can I do? So after doing that, and then we just won that Josie Award at the Grand Ole Opry, and that was I was just I didn't expect that one at all. But yeah, they called my name, and I got to go into the circle there and give a speech. So it was really special. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I would probably. I mean, because I talk about it with my dad too, because I'm like, what were we thinking? Like honestly, starting out, because we would go drive to all these restaurants and ask to play and stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't know why we really even did it for. I think it was just, everybody was getting jobs. I was like, I needed a little bit of cash in my pocket. I don't want to be completely broke going to school, So I didn't want to have nothing. And so I was like, just playing some music on the weekends could do that. But it just kept on progressing, and every single place I played, they wanted me back. And word of mouth, that that really helps a lot in this business. And
what was the most surreal? What was your favorite? What
Yeah.
would be also your dream person to work with?
My favorite artist that I would love to work with. I'm a huge John Mayer fan, so I'm gonna get it out there. I love John Mayer.
Okay, John Mayer, if you're listening.
John Mayer.
He's here. He's ready.
I just want to just talk to you, John. I mean, how about you? Like, what's kind of your favorite artist?
Oh, my favorite. Okay, well, I mean, looking through who you worked with, I was like, oh, Marcus King, what a good one.
Oh, he's amazing, Andy.
I'm obsessed with his wife.
Oh yes.
So I first saw her on TikTok doing her outfits, and I was like,
yeah, she does. Yeah, and she just did that song. Was it Reba? If you can meet him, yeah. Or
pretty obsessed with Dolly Parton.
Really? Yeah.
Ever since I was like 2.
That is so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, when I think about meeting her, I get emotional. So, listen, you have my number if you ever meet her.
I will, I promise, right now. If I ever get a chance to meet Dolly Parton, you're coming with.
What you know now, and being at this stage in your career, if you could go back to that first day that you picked up the guitar, what would you say?
just keep going and, you know, learn. I mean, because what I've done that's kind of just helped me. I don't know if it'll help anybody out there, but just jumping in the deep end, really, you know, and just going full in. I feel like you learn the most out of that. I know I sure have, and I'm just, you know, don't be afraid. You're going to fail. You know, you're going to feel like you're drowning, but you're not. You're going to be okay, and just to keep going. Now, even getting into 4.5 years into it, I've just now have gotten to the point of, you know, like, I'm not afraid to fail at all. And it takes that 4.5, 5 years of, you know, of doing it to where, you know, you just have to get out of that mindset of, because, you know, everybody, if you don't try, you're never going to know if you can do it. You know what I mean? I feel like that's stops a lot of people. So
no, it's never going to go the way that you think it's going to go.
that's exactly right. Yeah, there's been so many surprises, and it's just, you know, anything can happen at any time, and that's the beauty of it.
Here at the premiere, one of the things that we're kind of focused on is we have a very small venue, so you get very up close and personal with the artist, and it's kind of an opportunity to really fall in love with music again. So, what has made you fall in love with music?
Songwriting, I've just really, you know, diving into the realm of songwriting and like understand, like just kind of understanding where somebody's coming from. I feel like I can put myself in positions, like, you know, really feeling what the song was trying to say. And so even, I mean, recently in the past few weeks, I've just really even just fallen more in love with, you know, just the art of creating songs, because it's just so cool. I mean, it's just like, you know, I heard somebody say this, but it was so perfectly put. It's like creating a puzzle, but you're also creating the puzzle pieces to the puzzle, and it's just such a cool thing to do. I mean, I just love that aspect of it.
You kind of talked about this a little bit earlier, but for someone who's brand new in the industry, what would be your advice to them?
Advice, yep. Like I said, I would say, you know, build a team, get the right people around you. Most importantly, I would say, you know, pray. You know, find that relationship with God, because I mean, He'll lead you. And, you know, and I've been praying. You know, I mean, Lord, if you don't want me to do music, you know, take it away from me. But He continues to open up doors. So as long as He keeps on opening doors, I'm gonna go through them, and then you know, getting out of your mind about failing, and just not being afraid to fail, because that's where John Bellion said a perfect quote, and he just said, I'm going to completely mess it up, but pretty much in a terms, you know, like, to the point where you're going to make it will be the point where you've embarrassed yourself so much in the content or just whatever, you know, just fully putting yourself out there, because people want real, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, people want to see somebody that they can relate to on social media or something like that. You know, I mean, people really want to feel like they know the person. And I mean, I'm just learning that now in the past few months, really, you know, taking it in after everything that I've been through. So yeah, all that, take that what you will with it. But
not creating art if you're not cringing a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. Yeah. And plus, you know, that just drives up people. I mean, 'cause people watch cringy things, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like they can't take their eyes off of it. So it's like, you know, do you want to make something cringy just for them to watch? Maybe. I don't know. We're still trying to figure that out. All the businesses and sponsors that we've had, like Franklin Straps, SIT Strings, Pepsi. We partnered with Christopher Guerrera. He's an amazing person out of Greenville, South Carolina. So we have so many people. Willow Creek Guitars, Guitar Wishes. I can just keep on going through them. Yeah, we, you know, trying to get out a lot more next year and tour. And my manager set me up with different agents, and he set me up with a lot of incredible songwriters. So that's been intimidating, you know, going into those rooms, and these people have written #1 songs and stuff. And so it's a really, really cool space to be in, and just being a sponge and just, you know, learning from all these incredible creatives, you know, and taking that in. So that's kind of what we got planned for next year, and just seeing where it takes us.
Lastly, for all the ladies out there, all the young ladies, he's a young man. Are you single?
I am single, yes.
And are you ready to mingle.
Yeah, I mean, sure, if that right person comes, yeah. So,
Okay, everybody listening, all of the women between the ages of 20 and what's your max?
I've never. Let's go 25.
All the ladies between the ages of 20 and 25, this young man, he has a promising career, is single and ready to mingle with you. Where can
Thank you for the plug.
Of course. Where can these women find you on social media?
They can find me on. I'm on Garrett Huffman Music on everything. On YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that cool stuff. And if you want to see me in person, I'll be right here December 12th
At the premiere.
At the premiere, opening up for Dirty Grass Soul.
Personal, right with him, next to the stage. He's getting set up. A couple things that we have coming up in December. We have Shoot to Thrill, December 5th. Ryan Roots and the Door Band, December 6th. Dirty Grass Soul with your boy over here, Garrett Huffman.
Let's go. Come on.
On December 12th. Open Mic Night, December 19th. Excitable, December 20th. The Hourglass Kids on the 27th. And our New Year's celebration with DJ Audible Entertainment on the 31st. But let's go ahead and what are you actually playing for us today?
Yeah, I guess I'll play Born in the Carolinas, a song that Pepsi picked up, and that you might have heard it on the radio or on some commercials around the area. Hopefully you have. If you haven't, well, about to hear it now. So.
Yeah, have at it.
Yeah. You can do some harmony.
Oh. I don't know the words.
Breathing in those whispering pines, driving through those yellow lines, staring at that southern sky, and I know of only 10 miles till I get back to where I left my other half. Can't put a price on that, the place where you call home. Racing like I'm number 3 to dogwood flowers and honeybees. A million reasons to thank God that I was born in the Carolinas. Eric Church singing Springsteen, Andy Griffith on the TV screen. Got a cooler full of Pepsi in the tailgate of a Chevy. Tell me, have you ever felt more free? Racing like I'm number 3 to dogwood flowers and honeybees. Sunday mornings and Friday nights, Daddy's arms and Mama's eyes. A million reasons to thank God that I was born in the Carolinas. I don't know who I'd be today if I was in Carolina, made number 3 to dogwood flowers and honeybees. Centuries of memories and blessings from above. Sunday mornings and Friday nights, Daddy's arms, Mama's eyes. A million reasons to thank God that I was. Oh, there's so many reasons to thank God that I was born in the Carolinas.
For joining us.
Thank you so much for having me. It was so much fun.
Yeah, I'm excited to see you back here on the 12th of December.
Can't wait. So excited.
And for everybody listening, you can follow the premiere on social media to get
follow 'em.
your tickets. You can get your tickets at hickorypremiere.com or follow us on Instagram at Hickory Premiere or our podcast Instagram at Hickory Premiere Podcast.